Fourth graders at Sherman Elementary completed the design process to create apps.
When designing the app, students work on a few different standards. First, students define a simple design problem and then reflect on it. Then, students practice foundational writing skills by reflecting on each step of the process. Throughout the process, students engage in discussion by speaking and listening to their designs. They created app prototypes by working collaboratively, pulling on students' strengths and pushing their knowledge on the student design process.
Students paired and completed each step in the algorithm of Gators.
The G stands for generate ideas. This is when students were brainstorming what they wanted the app to look like.
The A stands for apply ideas. This is when students would finalize their app idea and analyze their design.
The T stands for think of a plan. This is when students would plan out the interventions users would have with the app.
The O stands for organize and design. This is when students would create their app in Keynote. This is when required to design an app that interacted with the user.
The R stands for redesign and revise. This is when students had peers test out the app to ensure its function. If necessary, they revised and redesigned from peer feedback.
The S stands for sales pitch. This is where students recreate a sales pitch to show their app to developers or users to gain interest.
Generate ideas. We worked together as partners so we can collaborate and share ideas with each other. We had decide if we wanted to change an app or if it's an app that solves problems or is it an app that's fun or entertaining. Then you have to decide what your homepage menu options are. You could have however many options you want, but we recommend 6 or more options, and we need to decide if you need sub options. Then you need to decide your exit to homepage. That shows how we did our generate ideas.
After we brainstormed ideas for apps, we really had to focus on the purpose of our app and our audience.
We had to carefully design our app according to our audience so our audience would like the app and want to download it.
When applying ideas, we really had to dig deep and think what is the meaning of each screen. We also made sure that each screen was inviting and linked nicely from one screen to the next.
For our home screen, we wanted to be welcoming and simple. We decided to use gradient colors and we made each icon links that were easy to read.
Students focus on thinking of a plan that they would answer questions like how when the user interacts with our app and what are the different screens that are displayed. Some apps also have text and pop-up. Some of the different screens for this app include homepage, menu, and then option pages. Some apps have more sophisticated pages like record or a.
In step O, students organize and design. The design process looks different for every student. For some, they designed only in Keynote using the elements that Keynote had. For others, they went into Canva and used some design elements to advance their app. When organized and designed, students would think about what they want their flow to be and then go from there. Here's an example of what the design process looks like.
Welcome to Dot Tapper. My app called Dot Tapper. You have to tap the green highlight. It say Dot Tapper. You have to tap it. Then you see the instructions. It's tell you about how the game works. There is a screen say tap to continue. You have to tap it. Then you see the menu. There's dots, but they have different colors. There's blue, red, green, and purple. You have to tap the color. You tap the color blue, you're in underwater. You tap the color red, you're in the fire level. You tap the green color, you're in the cloud level. You tap the purple, you are in the space. And there is the last level is the black hole. That is the last level of the game. You have to tap on the planets. They go around in circles. Tap them from circles, they explode. You complete all the levels. I got 8 points. And it's a congratulations. You complete all the levels. Congratulations, you complete all the levels. You got 40 points. Go to the next page. And the green highlight says tap to the next page. And there's a trophy. And it say thank you for playing Dot Tapper. And say tap, since the highlight say continue. Then you finish.
For school and doing math for school while listening to your favorite songs. Once you go onto your menu page, there will be 2 symbols at the bottom. When pressing the math symbol, it will take you to a math page. There will be problems that you can solve. If you get it right, it says that you did it and you get to move on. If you get it wrong, you will have an option to go to the calculator. There's all division problems, subtraction problems, addition problems, and multiplication problems. If you go back to the music section, there will be songs that you can listen to while doing the math.
After generating ideas, applying ideas, thinking of a plan, organizing and designing our apps, we carefully revised and redesigned our app prototypes.
First, we self-edited using a checklist and rubric to ensure proficiency in our standards. Next, we peer-edited our apps with another group. Our peers gave us a clear understanding of areas we could improve, like making sure our intended messages were clear and our apps were easy to navigate.
Hi, my name is Jaden and my app is called Calm Steps. So if you go into the homepage, you'll see a cloud with the title Calm Steps, and it is made by me and my friend Matea. Okay, so then you press continue and you'll see the menu and you'll see stories, meditation, home, and continue. So you press continue, see meditation, breathe in and out, and then there will be a music video with calming music. Press continue again. There are way different genres of stories, and then here are the settings: color, lighting, sounds, custom. Continue. This is the very last page. It's how to sleep faster, and thank you.
We proudly presented our app designs to our teacher and researched how we could persuade our viewers to download our app. Creating a sales pitch was both exciting and difficult at the same time. Many of us found it difficult to sell people in just 1 minute. With such innovative apps, it was a real challenge to choose only a few features we could highlight in the sales pitch. Can you blame us?
We learned how to control our tone to sound upbeat and convince our viewers to buy our app even when we were secretly feeling exhausted.
Throughout the entire process, we worked in collaboration and helped one another to be successful. We not only learned how to design an app that helps solve problems, we improved our writing, editing, speaking, and listening skills.
Hi, I'm Lily and I've made a new app called Stress Relief. Stress Relief is a new and simple game that will release your stress in an instant. Even if you just need something to do when you're bored, you will love this app. When you open this app, you'll see 3 choices of fun and interactive stress games that you can play. You can even design your character. Download this app to be welcomed into a whole new world of games.
My name is Jessica, and this is the app Sims VR, retake of Sims. Say I wanted to go to my house, see what my house looked like. Say I tapped on the search button and I added this cool couch to my house. Or I added a door maybe. And I added my door. Or I could add this cool big screen TV. And I could watch TV on it. Okay, let's say I'm going back. Say I just got tired of the game and wanted to skip to the end. So I tap the more button. I can do these 3 games. I can go back, or I can press the end. I didn't want to do any of these. I didn't want to go back, so I tapped the end. Just so you know, this app is in the App Store right now, so please buy.
But wait, there's more. Are you a parent or guardian who wishes you could see their child's full app prototype? Do you think it would be fun to see if your child was convincing in their sales pitch? Well, all of the students have their full app prototype saved in Keynote on their school device, as well as their recorded sales pitch. Ask your child to proudly present their hard work for you today.
We would like to thank the Apple contributors, Richard Lombardo, MS Senior Apple Professional Learning Specialist in Boise, Community Education Initiatives team.
The views presented in this video are of the opinion of the students and the teachers at Sherman Elementary. Go Gators!